Good morning, basketball fans. Yes, it is still morning. We're getting close to high noon, and welcome to Duster Thomas Gymnasium here on the campus of Pinckneyville High School, where it is a big day of basketball here. It's the annual Panther Showcase, a full day of basketball, a shootout featuring a number of teams from all over the state of Illinois coming to play today, and in fact, even a team from Missouri going to be here. I'm Randy Olson courtside, along with Ron Standard, longtime basketball official, my broadcast partner. We've got a doubleheader today, don't we, Ron?
A doubleheader, yeah. This is both of the contests that we're doing is two of the better 1A teams in the state taking on 3A teams that are having very successful seasons.
That's right, and in our first game today of the doubleheader, we're going to feature the Meridian Bobcats with a record of 19-5. They are a 1A team.
Yeah, we've seen them a couple of times. We've covered them. I think they're 1-1 in the games we've done.
I think you're right.
Got defeated by Waltonville at that shootout down in Meridian back in December, and then what was it? The holiday tournament right here.
Yeah, we watched them beat Olney, right? Yeah. And then the Waterloo Bulldogs, a 3A team. They are 16-8 on the season. They made it to the championship game of the Nashville Invitational Tournament after knocking off Nashville in the semifinals last week.
You know, that Olney team, they're a 3A team, so maybe if that's the only one they've played, then Meridian would be 1-0 against 3A teams.
Well, they have also, Meridian has wins this year against both Heron, who's a 3A team.
There's another one.
And Benton, a 2A team this year. So, they're not afraid to take on the bigger schools, that's for sure. That's what they're doing here today, so this is an intriguing matchup. Waterloo's actually coming off a 3-game losing streak. Like I said, they lost in the championship game of the Nashville Invitational Tournament to Meridian by 4 points, and then they lost a couple games this week, one to Columbia, yes, I'm sorry, and also Muscuda last night. But they had beaten Columbia and Muscuda earlier this season. So
yeah, those are good teams as well.
Oh, yeah. And again, Waterloo comes in as a 3A team. They're members of the Mississippi Valley Conference, which includes Triad and Highland.
Like that 3-game losing streak, they still have a nice record at 16-8.
Oh, yeah, they do. And they've got some size, and they've got some shooters, and they're a dangerous team. Alex Stell is the 6'10" guy you're going to see in the middle. The offense kind of goes around him. He averages about 21.5 points a game. But not only can he score around the basket, but he is an excellent passer. He senses the double team. We saw him play in that game against Nashville, and he was really dynamic in that game against Nashville whenever they beat the Hornets on Nashville's floor in the semifinals of that National Invitational Tournament.
Yeah, he's a nice player.
Meridian Bobcats, of course, got a lot of speed and athleticism, and, of course, their big guy, Antonio Flanoid. He's a 6'5" sophomore.
They come in here at 19-5, so they're going after victory number 20.
They are, and they had a guy move back this year who we've been impressed with the 2 times we've seen him play this year. That's Colin Monan. Monan's a 6'1" senior, and, man, he can go get it. He's a heck of a player. So both teams with some weapons for sure. And it'll just be interesting to see how it all plays out here this afternoon in this battle between a 1A and 3A school. After this, we'll bring you another matchup between a 1A and 3A school as the Waltonville Spartans will take on the Centralia Orphans. And that'll be right here on this same stream, the same feed. You don't have to disengage and reconnect to another feed or another link or another stream. It'll all be together here on one feed. All right, we're not going anywhere. We're doing these games back to back right here on AreaSports.net. We are streaming both on our website as well as on our YouTube channel.
And we noticed, too, they only put up, you won't have to wait around too long for that because they only put up 12 minutes between.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. No doubt about that. All right. Yes. So we will take a short timeout and be back with more information and then get into the starting lineups and the play-by-play of this one between Waterloo and Meridian on AreaSports.net. Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back here to Duster Thomas Gymnasium in Pinckneyville. It is the Panther Shootout. I'm Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Standard, and our first game of our doubleheader broadcast about to commence here between the 3A Waterloo Bulldogs and the 1A Meridian Bobcats. Again, Meridian comes in at 19-5. Waterloo is 16-8. Meridian had the night off last night. They did not play. Waterloo played and lost to Mascoutah. Talking to Coach Alan Seidel, though, before the game, he told me that their big man, Alex Stell, got in foul trouble last night, picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter last night, which kind of hampered them in their effort against Mascoutah.
That makes a difference. Mascoutah's playing down here today.
Yeah, they are.
3 o'clock versus Murfreesboro.
Right there, and that'll be a good matchup later on, too. So there's a full bevy of games here today. Plenty of time for you to get down here or over here, wherever you're coming from, to Duster Thomas Gym. It's a great historic gym, great place to see basketball, not a bad seat in the house. 2 games are already completed here this morning. Freeburg defeated Greenville 52-45 in the first game of the day, and the game that was just completed before this actually went into overtime as Trico edged Martinsville in OT 39-38.
Yeah, that's a good weekend for Trico. They've been struggling lately, and they won a game last night too, I believe. So.
Yeah. Well, welcome all those fans of both Meridian and Waterloo who may be watching with us this afternoon. Why don't you send us a message? Hop on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook. Hop on Facebook Messenger there. Send us a direct message. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. We'll give you a shout-out. We always like to hear from our listeners and our viewers. And I know a lot of you may be joining us for the first time today, particularly around Waterloo area, because this is the first Waterloo game we've had an opportunity to actually broadcast this year. So looking forward to that. We saw you play a little bit against that Nashville team in the tournament, but this will be our first Bulldog game to broadcast this year. Bobcats will be the visitors on the scoreboard this afternoon, wearing their traveling red uniforms trimmed in the black and white. Coach Dave Davis does a great job there. Of course, they were in the state championship game last year, and a lot of key guys returning from that team a year ago.
That he coached, obviously, and then he played in that same game in 2015.
He did. Kind of a unique combination there to having coached in it and played in it. Again, Meridian with some impressive wins here lately over Benton and Heron and Vienna, Olney, Oakville. As Shamar Easley wears number 2. He is a 5'8 senior. Number 3 is Colin Monan. He's a 6'1 senior. Number 5 is the big guy, Antonio Flanoid. He's a 6'5 sophomore. Number 11, Max Russell getting the start in this one. He's a 5'10 junior. And, Ransom, I guess, is the other starter,
Yeah,
right?
I'm not sure. He's still got his pullover on.
Yeah, Javion Ransom, number 1, or Lataris Johnson, 0. We'll see which one pulls their warm-up off.
Right.
It'll be the 5th starter. For the Meridian Bobcats, again, 19-5 on the season. They did lose to Murfreesboro twice. They lost to Pinckneyville and have lost to Waltonville. All right, let's meet the Waterloo Bulldogs now.
It is Lataris Johnson, Randy.
Okay. They will go with number 0. That's Trent Glensner. Also starting for the Bulldogs, number 12 is Tyler DeVilder. DeVilder is a 6'2 sophomore. Number 2 is Max Oswald, a 6'5 senior. Number 24 is Reed Metzger, a 6-foot junior. And then the big guy in the middle, Number 22, Alex Stell, a 6'10 senior. So again, they would go with Glenzer, Oswald, DeVilder, Metzger, and Stell. Size-wise, they are 6 foot, 6'2", 6 foot, 6'5", 6'10", and Meridian comes in at 5'10", 5'11", 5'8", 6'1", and 6'5". So a size advantage here for Waterloo, but hey, Meridian has seen that before. That doesn't bother them.
Yeah. Now, this Meridian team, they'll play anybody, anytime, anywhere.
And they usually like to play all 75, 80 feet of court. They'll get after you defensively. And definitely going after those 50-50 balls. So you got to be ready to have your track shoes on.
Officiating crew, Randy, Ted Knapp, Jared Knapp, and Aaron Wright.
All right, we're underway as Waterloo gets the tip. And there's a steal right away. Steal by Flanoid, and then he's fouled by Waterloo. So Waterloo with their first turnover of the game.
DeVilder.
And DeVilder on the foul.
I took 8 seconds. We have a foul.
Yeah. Meridian with the basketball into the front court. Max Russell has it. Russell comes out to the top to Monan. Got to watch that guy. Boy, he can fill it up out there, and he can drive, too. He's a good slasher as well as a good shooter outside. Top of the key, here's Russell. That won't go. And the rebound's grabbed out of there by Stell. He'll get a bunch of rebounds in this game at 6'10".
Yeah.
Here comes the press by Meridian. Waterloo's got to get it across. They do. To DeVilder.
He didn't know where he was at on the court.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds, and that's 2 turnovers here early in the game on the Bulldogs. 7:20 to go here in the first quarter, just underway. First of our doubleheader broadcast for you here from the Panther Shootout. Here's a scoop shot underneath.
Nice.
Up and in by Shamar Easley. And Meridian's on the board. And again, they press. It's a 2-2-1 press. Waterloo breaks it as they get it across to Oswald. Oswald out to Glenzer.
Nice
down
pass.
underneath the big guy, Stell, and he puts it up and in. Yeah, when he catches it that deep, there's not much you can do at 6'10". Again, the tallest guy on the floor for Meridian is Flanoid at 6'5". And Flanoid has the ball out there right now, as a matter of fact. Inside the paint, it goes to Easley. Back out to the top to Johnson. Now again to Easley. Right side, Monan. Monan wants to drive. And is cut off, and it's stolen.
Good defense there by Waterloo.
Turnover on the Bobcats. As Waterloo brings it back the other way, they get it up to Oswald. Oswald thinks about a shot, goes to the elbow, and the shot is too strong that time by DeVilder, and rebound by Meridian. Up the court they come. Shot from the right wing is knocked down by Max Russell. That's a 3-ball. Russell gives Meridian the 5-2 lead. 5:49 left here in the first quarter. Underneath to the big guy, Stell, and he scores another easy bunny. He's got all 4 of the Waterloo points to start off here.
Put that one in with the left hand.
Long shot out front. That's not going to go by easily. And Stell has another rebound. Bulldogs get it across. Over on the left wing to Glenzer. Here's a drive. Contact is made as Oswald took it in, and he gets fouled. That's going to go on the Bobcats, and that's going to send Max Oswald to the line.
Fouls on Laturis Johnson.
That's his first. We've got team fouls equal now at 1 apiece. As Oswald, the 6'5 senior, will be at the line for the Waterloo Bulldogs. Free throw's good. And this game is tied at 5-all. Lots of good matchups here today in the Panther Shootout, so come on out and see some basketball. That goes out of bounds, and it's off of Stell. Very dangerously close to being on the back there. Not picking up that foul. So Easley will bring it up for Meridian. Work it over on the left-hand side now to Flanoid. Out to the top to Russell. He'll put up a long one, and Russell buries another one. Nothing but nylon.
He's feeling it.
And he is, isn't he? That was a deep ball.
He has 2 threes.
8-5 Meridian. Again, that press is on. They'll keep it on the whole game. It's not going anywhere. They'll run a variety of presses at you. And that's another turnover, and that's the third of the game already on Waterloo. That's what Meridian will do. They'll make you turn it over. As they try to use that defense to create some more offense. 4:47 in the first quarter.
Yeah, they use the entire floor out there.
Yes, they do. Easley will bring it up to Johnson. Johnson will drive. Instead, passes it out.
Flanoid's first touch in a while.
Yeah, Flanoid hasn't even shot one yet. He
Behind
throws
the
one
back
behind
pass.
the back, and here's a shot from the wing, and that misses everything.
Too strong.
Yep, that's an air ball, as you would say. Bulldogs bring it back up. Lob it inside to
good
Stell.
pass.
Stell up against Flanoid, and he scores easily again.
You know, I think that's there every time, Randy. If they want to exploit that, because if they don't score, they're going to draw a foul, probably.
Exactly. Long three on the way by Monan as he connects.
3 threes in this game already for Meridian.
Two different players.
We saw Marion make 10 threes in the first half last night.
In the first half last night, against Waltonville. Here comes a trap.
Finished with 12 as a team. One player made 7 threes.
Bulldogs skip it across here to Oswald. Flanoid comes on.
There's that pass.
Inside to Stell. He scores again. Floyd had come out to defend one of the Bulldogs, and that left Stell wide open underneath.
That's 8 points for Stell.
Right. And Coach Davis says, I know we got to do something different on the inside. He calls timeout to talk about it. It will be. Hey, welcome back to Pinckneyville. We got some messages coming in from viewers. We appreciate hearing from you. Tim is watching from Carrier Mills, and he is rooting for Meridian. Tim, thanks for being on the broadcast. Mark is watching from Pana. He says it's his 250th game of the season.
Oh, wow.
To watch is the Meridian Waterloo game. He takes in a lot of basketball, doesn't he?
He could maybe get a job with Nesto.
Well, he kind of does a lot of the same thing, similar to Nesto, as a matter of fact, is still runs the floor and gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. But, Mark is a basketball junkie for sure, and he kind of does a lot of his own prognostications and data and things like that, and just, good basketball junkie, so he watches a lot of it.
Second personal foul on Latourus Johnson.
Stell is short on the free throw. Flanoid is back in the game. Russell is out. Johnson is out for Meridian. Gregory Johnson is back, or is in the game for the first time. So Latourus Johnson out, Gregory Johnson in. Second one by Stell, got it. 1 point game here, 11-10. Bobcats bring it up. 3:14 to play here, opening quarter. Pass goes over to Gregory Johnson. Now in the far right corner, look at that. Nobody's out there guarding him at all. That's Shamar Easley. I mean, he was out there absolutely all alone. Now Monan's got it. Monan out to Flanoid. Flanoid's playing pretty far away from the basket. That shot's missed. Flanoid goes in to try to get the rebound, but instead Waterloo comes away with it, and that's a traveling violation. That's turnover number 4 on the Bulldogs here in the first quarter.
I would say that Stell at 6'10" has got a little bit to do with
Flanoid I think
playing
so
away
too.
from the basket.
I think so too. Flanoid has decided he's going to try to generate his offense from a little bit farther out. He's got the basketball right now. Now dishes it in the corner. Here's a long three. That's too hard. And Stell's got another rebound. I should be tracking rebounds on Stell because he's going to get a bunch of them today. That's at least 3 or 4 already. All right, here it comes to Nieberge, who's in the game now. He's got it in the corner. He's going to put up a 3 ball. That's off the iron.
Weren't many rebounds to be had last night in that Marion game because every shot they took went in.
Yeah, especially those shot by the one guard out front. Kylan, as Javion Ransom scores underneath.
Yeah, Cayenne Cole.
Cayenne Cole, yeah, he was on fire last night. Didn't miss much. 13-10, Meridian leads it.
There's that pass.
Inside to Stell, turns around, puts it up over Flanoid. No, and rebounds grabbed by Easley. Back the other way go the Bobcats. In the corner it goes to Ransom. Back to Easley. Long three, boom. Well, they've had their Wheaties this morning because they're hitting plenty of long shots out there.
Yeah, they made 4 threes already in
No
the
problem.
quarter.
And the press continues to be on. Bulldogs got to take care of the basketballs. They try to get into the offense. They lob it down to Stell again, and this time he gets fouled before the shot.
Yep, pushed.
And I think that's going to be on Flanoid. Let's see.
Yeah. Flanoid.
Yeah, that's his first. And that's the third team foul on Meridian. So to be out of bounds to Waterloo. As triggering it in will be Tyler DeVilder. DeVilder gets it into the big man. Now they go back to him. And he scores, count the bucket, and he's fouled. Little give and go action that time as Still gave it up, got it back and scored, and drew the foul. Offense definitely runs through him.
Fouls on Gregory Johnson.
And free throw's good.
I'm running out of room here to put points down for Stell. All in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's having a great first quarter. Shot in the lane won't go by easily. Stell with another rebound. He may get a double-double in the first quarter the way things are going. All the rebounds he's getting, too. That was a steal for a moment. And now Waterloo gets it back. Get it across the timeline. Griffin Stork is out there now. Here's a double team. Got to look out for that. Wide open in the corner. On the baseline, the shot's no good, but Stell is there to clean it up. Boy, it's nice to have a 6'10 guy to clean things up, isn't it?
14 points.
And that's over and back. That is a turnover on Meridian as he kind of hopped over the line and was not established. So
14 points for Alex Stell.
And I think 7 rebounds. Not a bad first quarter. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. 1-point ball game. Here's a three-pointer out front. That's not going to go by DeVilder.
Number 2 on the back. Max Oswald.
Oswald on the foul. We'll give it to Meridian with 30 seconds left. As Easley will bring it up. Again, this is the first of our doubleheader broadcasts for you today. We'll have Waltonville against Centralia immediately after this one. Both these games a 1A against a 3A today here at the Panther Shootout. Shot from the wing. That's short. Another rebound by Stell. And it's knocked out of bounds. Actually lost out of bounds by Waterloo, so that's a turnover. That's 5 turnovers by Waterloo here in the first quarter. Meridian looking to get it in. They do, out to Flanoid. He'll put up a long three.
Oh, and
that loops out. Still with another rebound.
That was an NBA 3, wasn't it?
Gets the outlet pass. Time's running out as he goes up for the shot. And a foul's going to be called. That's going to be free throws forthcoming here for Griffin Stork, who's come off the bench.
It's on Flanoid.
Yeah.
He's got 2.
He does here in the first quarter. Stork is a 6'2 senior. And that one's no good. So we'll see if Flanoid has to sit here for a bit. See what Coach Davis does. Here's the inbound. That shot's no good at the end of one quarter. That free throw was made. We got us a tie ball game. 16-16. Waterloo and Meridian after one here at the Panther Shootout. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment here live on AreaSports.net. Stay with us.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Welcome back here to the Panther Shootout at Duster Thomas Gym. Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Ron, your thoughts on that first quarter of play?
Well, Randy, I say this a lot, but I mean, there's no familiarity at all between these two teams, so they're just kind of feeling each other out. And, if you're going strictly by this first quarter, they're pretty evenly matched. Meridian's going to have to find a way to stop Alex Stell because he had 14 of their 16 points. And great balance there by Meridian. They already got 4 players in the scoring column, and 3 of them have hit 3-pointers.
And as we start the second quarter of play, Meridian will have the basketball first. Long three way out there on the Panther head.
Oh, man.
Man, Monan hit that from the Panther head out front.
Was that Caitlin Clark 3-pointer?
That was deep.
Logo 3-pointer.
Yes, it was. Waterloo breaking the press again as they get it across. Always got to take care of the basketball against these guys. Metzger's got it. They try to go inside to Stell. It's poked away and stolen. Meridian's got it. And by the way, Flanoid is on the floor, still playing with 2 fouls. As we got a foul underneath on Waterloo. Let's see who it's on. That's going to be on Glenzer, I believe.
Yep, that is correct.
So that's his first foul. It'll be out of bounds to the Bobcats. They get it into Flanoid. Flanoid's going to try to take it up against the big man. He left it short. And guess what? Another rebound by Stell.
I believe that's Flanoid's first shot attempt inside the 3-point
Inside
arc.
it is, yeah. Stell's got it against Flanoid. Goes up.
And he just committed foul number 3.
That is foul number 3. Yes, it is. He's going to have to come out of the game, and Shamar Easley's going to come in and get him. So Coach Davis makes the switch out right away, and Stell's going to go to the line. Well, I mean, that was a foul. You could clearly see it from here.
Yep.
Stell's free throw is good. So Flanoid's going to sit for probably
the rest of this half.
Probably the rest of the half, yeah.
15 points now for Alex Stell.
Easley comes in at 5'8". Flanoid sits down 6'5", as Stell's free throw is good.
16 points.
I got him for 8 rebounds, too. Pretty good first half. Long 3 is on the way.
Oh, my.
Max Russell. He is dialing long distance out there, isn't he?
Steph Curry.
Feeling it. 4-point lead. Here's Stell getting it in the corner. Back out as they get in around the perimeter to Metzger.
Look at him going after Stell.
Yeah, they got
double teaming
two
him.
guys double teaming him.
Front and back.
Yeah.
Giving up over a foot in height there.
Stell's got it. Dishes it out. Shot is up.
Boom.
And it's buried by Metzger. Well, that's the thing about Stell is he is a good passer. He does recognize that double team and gets rid of it quickly, and he found Metzger open for the trifecta there, and it cuts the lead to 1. 6:09 to go here in the second quarter. Russell has it out front. Now to Ransom. And they'll give it to Monan. Monan's going to drive, goes up against Stell, missed the
Yeah,
shot.
a little floater over the 6'7", 6'10" guy from the corner. That's tough.
That's real tough. Bulldogs bring it back up, have a chance to take the lead here. As Metzger's got it again.
There it is. Yep.
Tried to go into Stell, came off the backboard, came back to him. He grabbed it and stuck it in.
I wonder if he planned that. He just tipped it off the backboard, didn't call it, stuck it in.
Alex Stell. Here's Shamar Easley.
Yeah, that shot was altered by Stell.
But they get the rebound, and they'll reset the offense. They come out to Ransom. Ransom drives inside, and he draws a foul, and I think that's on Nieberge. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his first. So that'll send Javion Ransom to the line for the Bobcats. 5:15 to go here in the first half. If you just joined us, we were tied after the first quarter, 16-all. And if you just joined us, Antonio Flanoid is on the bench for Meridian with 3 personal fouls. He got 2 in the first quarter and then 1 early here in the second quarter. Checking back in for Waterloo, number 12, is Tyler DeVilder, 6'2 sophomore. He was one of the original starters. He's back in. First free throw was good. Second free throw was good, as Meridian regains the lead.
This
Metzger.
has been a seesaw battle so far.
It has been. Here's Glenzer getting it across now.
You know, Meridian, they know how to play without Flanoid in there because they've had to do it.
They've done it before. There's a long 3 from the corner pocket. DeVilder dials a long distance.
Going to the 3-point parade.
Yes. Easily back in the front court. He stops and
There
pops from the free throw line.
That shot was altered.
Had to put a lot of extra arch on that one to get it up over Stell that time. Bulldogs back in the front court.
He's going to try it again.
Shot
DeVilder.
from the left wing, no. And that weak side rebound by Ransom. And here go the Bobcats. Down the lane, scoop shot is no good. Stell with another rebound. That's 9.
All right, one more, and he's got a double-double in the first half.
Uh-huh. Not a bad day's work.
He may have a quadruple double by the end of the game.
They're double teaming him in there. Metzger's got it in the corner. Waterloo showing some patience here. And that's going to be a hold.
Yeah.
As Shamar Easley was trying to stop his movement.
He got caught. He's doing everything he can. He's giving up over a foot in height.
Yeah. Stell was trying to run across the lane, and Easley wasn't going to let him. So you had to hold him. They get it inside to Stell again, and there's a nice give, and the reverse layup is up and in to DeVilder. What a nice feed that time by Stell as he gets the assist. So he can score, he can rebound, and he can dish the assist.
That's 3 fouls on Lataurus Johnson as well. He's going to have a seat.
Yes.
We're going to see Deontay Reed for the first time.
As DeVilder puts it up and in. That makes it a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the game here for Waterloo at 29-24.
Yeah, and Meridian got 2 guys now on the bench with 3 fouls each.
And now Waterloo going to show a little pressure defense here. Well, let's see how Meridian handles it. They get it across, and they throw it away. How about that? That's 3 turnovers on Meridian here in the first half. 3:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Meridian has hit several threes in this game, which has kept them in it for sure. Because they haven't been able to get anything done inside because of Mr. Stell, who gets it again and scores again. Alex Stell, he is dominating this basketball game.
Yeah.
Both ends of the floor. Deontay Reed is in the game for Meridian now. He's got the ball in the lane. Now gives it up out there to Easley.
You know, right at the high school level, if you're 6'10 and not that skilled, you can do a lot of damage in a high school basketball game. But this guy has got some skills.
Yeah, he does. He's having a game. He got his hand on that pass. Bulldogs with the lead and the basketball, up by 7. They go into Stell again. He goes up against Reed, and they got him for an up. I thought they were going to call him for traveling for a minute, but instead it was a jump ball call.
If they hadn't called that jump ball and not a foul, would have had to been traveling.
Possession arrow favors the Bulldogs, so they'll keep it. Looking to get it in, better get it in. That was close to a 5-second count. The turnaround by Stell is no good, but he gets fouled again as he was triple teamed on that one, Ron.
Yeah, they're doing all they can without Flanoid in there.
3 red jerseys around him.
Gonna spread some fouls around. That one's on Ransom.
Reed gives him a little size in there off the bench. He's 6'5". And that foul was on Ransom, his first. As Stell is at the line, he buries another one.
He's a good free throw shooter for a 6'10" guy as well.
Yeah, I don't know if he's looking to play anyplace else after high school or not. I haven't heard.
That'd be interesting.
He is a senior. If anybody there watching from Waterloo knows, send us a message to Facebook Messenger. Let us know if Alex is looking to play basketball any place beyond high school.
I think he's got 21 points right now.
And he's got 9 rebounds. Well, he's just about there for the double-double in the first half. Here's Ransom. That one's blocked, but a foul's going to be called as I think DeVilder got him.
Yeah, I believe so. It's be his second.
And had DeVilder not got him, that shot was blocked by Stell. So this will send Javion Ransom to the line for the Bobcats. We were tied 16-all after the first quarter, but it's been Waterloo under control here in this second quarter play. As a free throw by Ransom is good.
Ransom is 3 for 3 from the line.
You know, he played a big role in that state tournament run last year that the Bobcats did. Him and Easley, both were huge in that, as well as Flanoid, of course. Monan's been a little quiet in this game, you know, because we've seen him go off before. He had a great game against Albany earlier this year, but he's been kind of quiet in this game so far.
Yeah, he's not had many touches when they get down there in their half-court offense.
But the game's not over yet. There's still a lot of basketball left to be played. He may get going because we know he can, for sure. Bulldogs with the basketball to Metzger. Now to Oswald. You got the big man out of there right now, giving him a little break. Stell's on the bench resting here with 2:04 to play. He's going to run a little offense without him now. He was working hard for sure. Inside, the high post to DeVilder. The ball skips away. It's picked up by Metzger. To Oswald now. Oswald will drive in the lane, puts up a shot, got it. Good move to the basket by Max Oswald. Puts the Bulldogs back up by 8.
That's his first field goal. That's a nice move.
Very good move to the basket. There's Monan trying to create some offense, and that's taken away from him. Bulldogs with the bucket.
Nice pass.
Down underneath, up and in. Griffin Stork.
That's his first field goal.
Yeah. 10-point lead here for the Bulldogs. 1 minute.
It happened in a hurry, but this all happened when Antonio Flanoid went to the bench.
Yeah. Long shot out front won't go by easily. Rebound by Waterloo. They'll bring it back the other way.
Really small lineup out there right now for Meridian. Looks like the 6-foot and under league.
Reed Metzger and timeout Waterloo. Got a minute to play here in the first half. We'll be back with more action from the Panther Showcase in just a moment.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
I knew one of our viewers would have the answer. Steve has written into us. He says that Alex Stell is going to go to the University of Illinois at Springfield and going to play basketball.
All right.
He's going to UIS to play basketball. And shout out to Jeremy Weiss in Columbia. Go Eagles. All right. So, hey, thanks for watching, Steve, and thanks for that information on Mr. Stell.
Jeremy might have been at that Waterloo-Columbia game the other night.
Might have been. Here's a cut underneath as a shot is put up, but it's blocked, and a foul's going to be called as Griffin Stork took it strong to the glass. And he'll go to the line for the Bulldogs. This foul's called on, is that on Easley?
Ransom, I believe.
Okay.
His second foul.
Stell is back in the game. Again, if you're watching us this afternoon, send us a message. Let us know where you're watching from. Matt Mason also gave us the same answer. He said, yeah, he's going to play at UI Springfield next year. Thanks, Matt. Glad you're watching. And Mark said the same thing. So you guys were all on it. You knew. You guys all knew where he was going. I appreciate that. Now we know. Well, we wish him well up there after high school. That's great. He's having a good game today, that's for sure. That's blocked. Swatted away by DeVilder. But picked back up, and a foul is called, and that might be on DeVilder. Let's see. Uh-oh. Hitting the floor hard.
Yeah.
Was one of the Bobcats. He's getting up, though. That's good.
I think that's on Stork.
4:16 to play here in the first half of play. Don't forget, we'll have Centralia versus Waltonville, another 1A, 3A matchup. Right after this, you do not have to go to a different link or anything. You can stay on right where you're at. We're not switching anything out. We're putting them all in the same feed today, okay? As the free throw is good by Easley. So you can just hang with us to watch that one as well. Which means that those of you who want to watch this game, Meridian, Waterloo, and archive, you won't be able to see the archive of it until everything's done, until both these games are done. Then we'll archive the whole thing. Another one for Easley. Good. As he rattles it home.
Meridian has not missed a free throw. They are 6 out of 6 from the free throw line.
That makes a coach smile when they do that.
Yeah.
That's a
Nice
steal.
pass.
And a layup is up and in. Gregory Johnson gets the deuce.
That's his first points. He's off the bench.
As the press works again, that was the 6th turnover of the half on Waterloo, and that's number 7 right there as they throw it out of bounds.
You know, Meridian got 4 points that time down. That's pretty good possession.
That's a good trip. Good possession, you're right. And they got a chance to add more to it as they just got another turnover.
I mean, they were down by 11, and that little 4-point spurt puts them right back in it.
Right, exactly. 15 seconds to play. Let's see if they can get another basket here before the end of the half. That shot is no good, but the foul's going to be called as Ransom took it in. And Ransom's going to go back to the line for Meridian.
On Oswald, his second. Meridian's got a chance to cut further into that lead, and they're doing this with Flournoy on the bench.
Yes. We'll see him again in the second half, no doubt. He's got 3 fouls.
Latarius Johnson also on that bench with 3 fouls.
And Alex Stell has managed to play the entire half for Waterloo without a foul, as a free throw by Ransom is good. They are shooting some great free throws here, the Bobcats are. It's kept them in it. Between the threes they've hit and the free throws they've hit.
Stell, he's so much taller than most Meridian players other than Flournoy. He can block that shot with no contact.
Yeah. Another free throw.
Free throw shooting's been perfect for the Bobcats.
Yeah.
They cut that
see if
11-point lead down to
and that's over
5.
and back. Another turnover. 8 turnovers here in the half on Waterloo. And Meridian's going to have a chance to get this game closer before the horn. Let's see what they do. Here's Monan with it. Takes it inside. Stell blocks it out of bounds. It's going to stay with Meridian. He was able to swat that one away and keep his body away from him. Kept that separation there, so there was no foul called. He got all ball. 1.3 seconds left as the Bobcats will have it out of bounds underneath their own basket. Stell standing there with his arms up in the air. As they get it into Monan, he'll turn, put it up.
That would have counted.
Would have counted, but it's off the rim. And we're going to halftime as teams exit the floor to talk things over here. At intermission, our score is the Waterloo Bulldogs 37, the Meridian Bobcats 32. We'll come back and take a look at the halftime stats, talk more about this game, and also look ahead to our next game coming up after this, which will be Waltonville against Centralia. All that and more on the way right here on AreaSports.net.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week. When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, They practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Welcome back here to Pinckneyville High School, Duster Thomas Gymnasium. You see the Centralia Orphans warming up here at halftime of this first game of our broadcast this afternoon. The Waltonville Spartans are warming up at the other end. Our halftime score here is Waterloo leading Meridian by a score of 37-32, and a very interesting first half, Ron. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was, Randy. I mean, Meridian had 16 points in the first quarter. They followed that up with 16 more in the second quarter. Waterloo had a 21-point second quarter, and that's why they lead here 37-32. But for the Waterloo Bulldogs, they committed 7 personal fouls. They shot 8 out of 14 free throws as a team. And I need to count up their total points here. Max Oswald has 2. Tyler DeVilder has 6. And Reed Metzger has 3. And Griffin Stork has 3. I haven't counted up Alex Dale's points
He's got the rest.
He's got the rest. I'll have that for you in just a second, because that's important. I'll do that. He's got a ton of them.
I think he's got 21.
21
points and 9 rebounds.
21 first half points.
Yeah, 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not a bad half.
Well, the Meridian Bobcats are perfect from the free throw line at 8 out of 8. They committed 10 personal fouls. They had 5 players break the scoring column. Javion Ransom is perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line and has 8 points. Shamar Easley has 7 points. Colin Monan has 6 points. Gregory Johnson Jr. with 2. And Max Russell on 3 3-pointers has 9 points for a total of 32. Flournoy held scoreless in that first half due to foul trouble.
Yeah, he had 3 fouls. Got 2 of them in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter. Sat the rest of the second quarter. But we know this game is far from over. We've seen Meridian play a lot this year. We know they can turn the game around in a heartbeat. So there's a lot of basketball left to be played. Flournoy will be on the floor in the second half, no doubt. And they're going to have to find a way, though, to try to slow down the offense running through Alex Stell underneath, because it's hard to play against size like that, because Alex not just tall at 6'10", he can play, and he can also pass. You know, he senses that double team and triple team, and he fires it to a teammate, and they score. So.
Yeah, he can do it all, no doubt. Got himself a basketball scholarship playing college.
Yeah, that's great. Going to be playing at the University of Illinois at Springfield. So, yeah, we wish him well on that. Okay. We'll take another short timeout and let you meet some more of our sponsors. We'll be back with more here from Pinckneyville Panther Shootout in just a moment.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738. It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers.
at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. Back here at the Panther Shootout, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Going to say a big shout out to Gene, who is watching from Fairfield, and he says, hey, thanks for covering these two great basketball games today. Well, thank you, Gene, and it's a pleasure to be here. And we thought they would be two of the better games to do. Thought there'd be a lot of interest in the area, so really that's why we're here. And again, we've got no dog in the hunt. We're just here to give you a completely unbiased look and view and description of these games, and just some intriguing matchups between 1A and 3A in both of these games today. Again, I will tell you there's already two games under the belt today that have been played here. Greenville lost, I should say, to Freeburg. Freeburg won that one 52-45. And then in the game right before this, Trico won in overtime over Martinsville 39-38. So we mentioned after this game, of course, we'll be doing the Centralia versus Waltonville game, and then there are 5 additional games left to be played. So you still got plenty of time to get here to Duster Thomas Gym and enjoy some great basketball today. The 3 o'clock matchup this afternoon is really a good one. That's Murfreesboro against Mascoutah. That's a pair of 3A basketball teams. Well, I guess Murphy's technically 2A this year. But boy, that should be a dandy. That's a 3 o'clock game this afternoon. At 4:30, you got a couple of powerhouse teams coming in here as Alton's going to take on East Peoria. The host Pinckneyville Panthers will play at 6 o'clock against Shelbyville, as the Rams will be coming down from Central Illinois. Kent Williams and his St. Louis De Smet team, the defending Missouri state champions, are here for a 7:30 game tonight against Glenbrook South. So that ought to be an interesting matchup. There ought to be a lot of people here for that one. And then the final game of the night will feature another team from the Mississippi Valley that Waterloo is certainly very familiar with, the Triad Knights. They'll be taking on the Carbondale Terriers. That's a 9 o'clock game here tonight. There are also some JV games going on this afternoon in the auxiliary gym, which is kind of cool. I think it's neat that they're giving a lot of these JV teams an opportunity to get a game in today while some of their varsity teams are here. You got Greenville JV against the Freeburg JV, the Trico JV against the Martinsville JV. Waterloo and Meridian JVs are going against each other. The Pinckneyville and Shelbyville JVs are going against each other, and the Triad Carbondale teams are going against each other in JV action. So, 5 JV games going on in the auxiliary gym right next door here this afternoon at Pinckneyville High School. So it's a cool setup here at the annual Panther Showcase. They always do an awesome job. We appreciate their hospitality and all the support that they give us and allowing us to come in here and do the games that we want to do. And these are the 2 that we've chosen to do today, or this year. So we were here the last few years, and just we look forward to this every year. We write this on our calendar. It's usually this right here at the very end of January, 1st of February, that Saturday, and here we are again, and it's fun being here. We're here in a doubleheader as Waterloo leads Meridian here 37-32. We'll take another short timeout and be right back with second half action in just a moment on AreaSports.net. All right, a reminder as we continue on here this afternoon in this doubleheader broadcast, if you are watching along with us this afternoon, send us a message. Hop on our Facebook Messenger, AreaSports.net on Facebook Messenger. Send us a message. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Maybe you're not rooting for anybody. Maybe you're just wanting to watch some good basketball this afternoon. You don't have a dog in the hunt like we don't. So, hey, that's cool because we got a couple of great games this afternoon. And again, plenty of time for you to get here and watch some of this in person if you'd like to, but we're happy to bring you this game and the one after between Centralia and Waltonville. We're ready for second half action as the teams, of course, will change ends as they customly do. Flanoid is back on the floor for Meridian, and the Bobcats will have the ball to start the second half, and they'll be coming towards us this time. This goal right directly in front of us. And here we go. Strap yourself in. Are you ready, Ron? Here we go.
Yeah, this has been a good one so far.
Okay, Shamar Easley has the basketball. See how they get Flanoid involved in it. He's got the basketball right now. He wants to work inside. He does. He draws the foul.
Yep.
And right away, Flanoid will go to the line. He has not yet scored in the game. So they're going to try to get him going.
3 fouls on Max Oswald. He's the only player from Waterloo that has 3 personal fouls. Lataurus Johnson and Antonio Floyd both have 3 fouls for Meridian.
And that's the first missed free throw of the game, I believe, for Meridian.
Yeah, that's correct.
Flanoid missed that one.
They were 8 out of 8 in the first half.
He'll have another one. Missed that one, and Stell's got his 10th rebound, so there's the double-double right there.
Got that out of the way with 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
He's got a double-double.
Didn't take long. Here's Max Oswald in the front court. He takes it strong to the rack, missed it, tipped around. Who wants it? And did that hit the wire? I think it did.
It hit something.
Yeah, I think when Stell bumped it, I think the ball went up and hit the wire, and that's out of bounds, so it's Meridian basketball. Boy, Oswald had a good look at it there, but just couldn't quite finish.
Yeah.
Bobcats bring it up now. Into the front court, it's Easley. Comes out here to Lataurus Johnson. Johnson takes it inside. That one's blocked. Taken out of there by Oswald. Well, Waterloo had 8 turnovers in the first half. I'm sure that's one of the things their coaching staff talked about, was trying to cut down on those turnovers and giving Meridian other opportunities to score. As that shot's missed, but they get the offensive board. Glenzer's got it. Over to Metzger. Inside, they lob it to Stells. Flanoid got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. Yeah, Flanoid trying to front him that time. DeVilder will try to trigger it in for the Bulldogs as he gets it in to Stell. Now Stell will try to go and post up. A shot from the deep right pocket is good.
Boom.
3-pointer. As DeVilder dials it up.
He's got 9 points now.
He's got a nice relaxed release out there, just doesn't take a whole lot of effort. Here's Flanoid for 3. That rolls off the rim, and Stell's got another rebound. That's number 11. As Metzger brings it back up for the Bulldogs. They'll work it to the left side now. Back to Metzger to the top. Right side to Glenzer. Inside the paint. Back to Metzger again. Looking inside to Stell. He's got it. He gets around Flanoid and scores. Flanoid went for the steal and ran by him, and so that left Stell wide open for the turnaround, and he scored easily.
He's got 23.
5:42 to play here, third quarter of play. Monan's got it for Meridian. Again, he's been kind of quiet, but he goes up for the shot now, and that's off the rim. Rebounds grabbed by Glenzer.
This Waterloo team plays good defense.
I can see why they won 16 games this year.
Yeah.
And I can see why they beat Nashville. That was a huge win, beating Nashville on their floor in their tournament. Inside, Stell misses it, but gets the rebound and sticks it back in the hole.
Well, and only got beat by Meridian by 4.
Right, they were in that game all the way to the end. Meridian just made a couple key plays right down the stretch, which Marion's very capable of doing. We saw that last night for sure.
25 points now for Stell.
And here's a drive down the paint, and the little finger roll is good by Max Oswald. He's a nice player.
He is.
I like him.
Yeah, he can jump.
And Dave Davis says we got to talk things over. It's not going the right way.
Yeah, that's a 9-0 run to start the second half.
Right. Yeah, Meridian talking things over.
Let's turn this into a 14-point deficit.
How about that?
In a hurry.
4:48 to play, third quarter. We'll be right back.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Well, hey, Barb wrote in. She's watching, and she is rooting for Meridian. And she said her grandson is Colin Monan. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's awesome. I'm glad you're able to watch your grandson. He is a good player. We have seen him do some special things before on the basketball floor, and he may still do that today.
Yeah, I could go back and look, but I think he had a great game against Alney.
Here on this
he
really tore it up against Tigers. Checking in the ball game for Meridian. I don't have number 10 on my program. Do you?
Number 10?
I
got a last name of Woodson, but I don't have first name.
Okay. All right. Well, if somebody from Meridian knows what Woodson's first name is, let us know. As he's in the ball game to replace Johnson for the Bobcats. Waterloo with the basketball as they go inside to Stell, and he'll dish it back out to Metzger, who thinks about the shot, but then comes over to DeVilder. DeVilder inside to Stell again, goes up and puts it in the hole and gets fouled again. Well, he's making the most use of his size, that's for sure. You know, the thing I also like about Stell is he's being careful about not bringing that ball down. You know, if you're a tall guy, if you're a young kid watching at home, if you're tall and you got some size, that's the thing you don't want to do is bring the ball down, because then those little guys are the same size as you because they can knock it away.
Woodson just committed a foul, so he's in the scorebook. I think Lataurus Johnson, the foul before that was on him. He's got 4 fouls.
Here's a shot from the corner by Gregory Johnson. That's no good. And rebound's grabbed by Oswald, and Waterloo's got it again. In the front court they come. Oswald down the lane, dishes it in the corner to Metzger, and that's off the iron. Stell had a hand on it. Now it comes back out to DeVilder. He'll fire away, and he buries a 3 ball.
Wow. He's got 3 threes.
Yeah, Tyler DeVilder puts Waterloo up by 19. Here's Monan.
Whoa,
there you go. That's some of what we can see him do.
There you go.
Colin Monan. Yes. There he's showing some of his athleticism. Here's
he has 8.
Pass on the other end to Stell. He missed the bunny that time. Bulldogs bring it back the other, or Bobcats bring it back the other way. We're down to 3:07 left here in the third quarter. From the right corner. That's off the mark. Gregory Johnson with a rebound. Another 3 on the way. That's no good. There's Stell with another rebound. That's number 12. Gets it up to Oswald. Oswald back to Metzger. Stell's going to put up a 3-pointer.
Oh, in and out.
In and out.
We hadn't seen that yet. 3-pointer from Stell.
Another one by DeVilder.
That's 3 threes in this quarter alone for DeVilder.
He is feeling it out there. 20-point lead has been opened up here by Waterloo. And there's Stell with another rebound. Number 13. And he gets a long pass down to Oswald.
No.
Oswald scoops it up and in. He's probably capable of dunking.
I believe he can.
Looks like he's got some hops out there. Bobcats need some offense. Here's a drive along the baseline by Ransom. And that's going to be a foul, and that might be on Stell.
I believe it is.
That is his first foul of the game. And it comes with 2:07 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, U of I at Springfield, they're going to get a nice player.
They are. They are. I'm sure they're happy about that. Mark is watching from West Central area up in Winchester, Illinois. They've got a good basketball program up there, that's for sure.
Yeah, I refereed a Winchester game, I think, one time at a sectional in Oakville, if he remembers that.
Yeah. Yep.
Actually, that's the last game I ever did.
I heard a story about that. Second free throw's also good. Meridian is still pressing. And they almost get the turnover, but Waterloo gets it across. Metzger fires it over in the corner to Nieberge. His shot is short. Rebound Ransom back the other way for the Bobcats. Brings it down all the way, no good. Tip back up, no good, and grabbed out of this time by Griffin Stork. Stork gets the outlet to DeVilder. DeVilder out to the top. He'll swing it on the left wing. Nothing there. Metzger has it now. That's over to DeVilder, and it's out of bounds, and it's a turnover. And that's number 9 in the game here on Waterloo. Actually, turnovers have been a lot less here in the second half for Waterloo than they were in the first half. They're taking better care of the ball.
Yeah.
Although they lost that one out of bounds. Minute 27 left here in the third quarter. Here's a shot down the lane, and they got that one up over the outstretched hand. Shamari Easley
That was a circus shot.
Yeah, he knew that he had to somehow get it up and over Mr. Stell, and he did it. Got it to drop. Cuts the lead back to 18. Here's the turnaround shot by DeVilder. Man, that guy's on fire.
Yeah, he is.
He is in the zone. He is in the zone. Back to a 20-point lead. Under a minute to play. Here's a shot out front. Off the mark. Grabbed by Metzger. And he'll get it to Nieberge. Back to Metzger. Bulldogs trying to break a 3-game losing streak. There is the alley-oop inside to Stell for the deuce. That was a pretty pass.
8-point quarter for Stell. Gives him 29.
Long 3 out front. That's no good by Ransom.
Meridian's only getting 1 shot.
No, you're right about that. Waterloo is
Flournoy's on the bench and
limiting them to 1 for sure. DeVilder has it in the corner, comes back out to Metzger. We've got 14 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see if they can get another shot off here. Here it is. Nope. To Stell instead, and knocked away and stolen. And stolen right back. DeVilder to the right side. Look out. It's Nieberge. Nope, that won't go. Horn sounds, and that's the end of 3 quarters. And Waterloo has really opened this game up. And after 3 quarters of play, they lead it 60-38. We'll come back to the 5th quarter of this one in just a moment from the Panther Shootout.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today.
back 3, no good. Steal at the midcourt by Flournoy Jr., and he puts it in. Nice move by Oswald. A 9-point second half for Oswald. He only had 2 at halftime. Nice pass from Flournoy Jr. and given back to him by Deontay Reed for a bucket for Jr. Reverse layup for Stell. 2 more points.
We got a couple substitutions. First for the Bobcats, number 24, JT.
I've got Stell down for 38 points.
For the Bulldogs, Owen Stark.
All right, I think we got some internet back here.
Deontay Reed, chance for an and 1.
But I think I'm going to reset things here.